Bridgebuilders is the amazing story of two men, John Godwin and his slave, Horace King, who built bridges throughout the southeastern United States long before the Civil War. In the process of spanning the streams and rivers and building these bridges, they built a bridge between themselves, a bridge of respect and honor and friendship. It's a story that is totally unbelievable, except for the fact that it's totally true. One might ask if a film about slavery could be successful in a commercial market, or if it could achieve critical success. Bridgebuilders could be considered the flip side of the movie 12 Years a Slave, a film that was produced for $22 million, earned almost $200 million at the box office, and won the Academy Award for Best Picture. And like 12 Years a Slave, Bridgebuilders is incredible but true. It's the story of John Godwin and his slave, Horace King. The story takes place primarily in the area of Columbus, Georgia, on the Chattahoochee River, and Phoenix City, Alabama, on the other side. This is how it looks today. It looked much different in the 1800s. In the year 2000, a new bridge was built across the Chattahoochee River, the Horace King Friendship Bridge. The town of Columbus looked much different when it was first incorporated. At that time, it was only a sleepy little village on the riverbank. In 1832, the town council decided it was time to build a bridge across the river to replace the inefficient ferry. Godwin and King had worked for 2 years in the building of the PD River Bridge in Cheraw, South Carolina, which was begun in 1830. It was there that they learned the bridge-building methods of Ethiel Town, who used his patented town lattice system to span large rivers. Underneath what is now the Dillingham Street Bridge in Columbus, Georgia, the original pilings can still be seen of the bridge that John Godwin and Horace King built in 1832. The bridge that they built was over 400 feet long, spanning the Chattahoochee River. Occasionally, major floods would wash away these covered bridges, but they were always rebuilt. Godwin and King met a wealthy entrepreneur named Robert Jemison, Jr., who became instrumental in helping their business to develop throughout the South. Jemison also was a state legislator in Alabama and eventually helped Godwin to pass a bill in the Alabama legislature that allowed him to grant King his freedom. After King gained his freedom, he continued to work with John Godwin as partners for another 13 years until Godwin passed away. One of the projects that King built was a unique circular stairway in the Alabama State House. Godwin and King built numerous projects throughout the South, factories, warehouses, and many private homes. But they were most famous for their bridges. It was these structures that connected communities throughout the Southeast and made way for the growth of commerce in the area. As a result of their efforts, Horace King became a wealthy man, but John Godwin had made some bad investments, and toward the end of his life, his fortunes dwindled. In the waning days of Godwin's life, Horace King, the former slave, provided for the well-being of John Godwin and his family. When Godwin died, King spent an enormous fortune in that day to purchase a marble monument to place on Godwin's grave. The inscription said, "This stone was placed here by Horace King in lasting remembrance of the love and gratitude he felt for his lost friend and former master." In a day when there is strife and misunderstanding between people of different races, the friendship between Horace King and John Godwin stands out as a memorial to love and friendship, and an example for us all today.
Even here and now today, we need their bridges. Even now